somebody. I'm a message, and people are studying me. Catholic priests across Nigeria, they are studying me. People follow me. People watch to find out what is happening. People have updates. People are trying to find out. Because people have had experiences, greater grace and deeper experiences, but the courage to do what I did and the fear of how it will end up. Till today, somebody called the other time, and I don't know if I will betray him if I mention the name. Somebody like David Oyedepo has never met this person, does not know this person, but called him from nowhere and said, your calling is not where you are. You have to take that decision. Like almost 6 years have passed, or 8 years have passed. He was invited, he sat with the man. He said, it took me by 12 midnight to sit in his own space and say, go and pray and take decision. As the last time he spoke, he told me, every time we speak, say, Father Patrick, pray for me. Pray for me. 6 years later, nobody called me from a strange place to say, but he knows it's true. He has walked on the street of a place like Birmingham, places abroad, and people will say, man of God, I have never known you, but the Lord is saying where you are is not where your call is. Go and take your decision. I have never had such experience. Mine was a private conviction. He has had those signs. He has contact abroad. He is older than me in the priesthood, just that I'm older than him in age. He's almost 50. He will turn 50. Now, this started when before he was 40, he started or so. Now, he's going to be 50. So, why? Because he cannot see how he will look like. He's asking God, show me how he will look like. God has not shown him. God doesn't show people. I'm sorry that I had to mention the name of a mighty man just to let you know how this thing for some people. But he has not been able to find it. I am not better. He's a better man. Better man in many areas. It's just the mercies of God. Because he told me, you are what? A message. So when I talk about it, this is what for me is, it means to do impossible. For you, I don't know what it means to do impossible. And the secret that has helped me, that God had to teach me before, during, and now, is that first of all, you have to align. That means I could not have taken this decision for any personal reason. If I did that by now, nobody will need to wish me evil. Nobody will need to predict anything. It took me years of processing, examining myself. Why should I do it? Why? What is involved in this? Is it pride? Before somebody will say, don't mind, it's a pride, he wants to be on his own. Let's see how it go. I had to weigh all of that. Is it because I'm gifted? By the grace of God, I recognize I can do few things effortlessly. That is called gift. Gift is what enables you to do what others struggle to do, but you do it effortlessly. By the grace of God, I have one or two of such areas that I don't have to struggle to do things. Not many, maybe one, maybe two. So I had to ask myself, so is it because I have grace that I can inspire people? It's one of the things God has given to me. I can easily inspire people and move people. It's what I have recognized. I can easily move people. Can easily inspire people. Is it what is this about? It took me years of crying, of fasting, of praying. And as a Catholic priest celebrating Mass, midnight Mass. When a Catholic priest, when we talk about midnight Mass, it means it's not a different Mass. It's just like it's so important that you rise up as a priest and go and stand at the altar as a priest and do the highest duty and the highest prayer of the Catholic priest is this breaking of bread. When something happens and you go and stand at the altar and speak those words, it means it is a big issue. And if you rise late at night and be doing that for a long time, that means that thing is really, if you do it on behalf of somebody, it means you have really committed to that person, and that thing is a very difficult thing. I did that for months and for years, trying to ask that trend, let it end, let this madness end. It did not, it increased. Here I am. A coming is here. Remember the day I told the coming and his team, at a point I was very close to them. I knew they come 11 years ago. Must have been in 2013 or 14 when the thing started. I invited them, he and one or two other people, say, go pray for me. This is what is in front of me. It looks like it will happen. And the fear and the text is sent. He said, how what you represent will go down the drain. Everything you have done will be wiped out. Is that not true? That's the message he sent. Say you cannot do this kind of thing. You have to listen again to hear. That's it. So sometimes God gives us witnesses. I didn't invite him to Grace Family. So he's a witness. He knows few things about my call and my heart and my passion. I have few witnesses around. So why are we standing where we stand, sir? It's not luck. In spiritual matters, there is no luck. Write it